Friends, it feels like the right time to tell you about the greatest Halloween costume I ever had. As it is for many people, I would imagine, that greatest Halloween costume came when I was a child. Now, in my childhood, as a lad, many years I was wearing one of those thin plastic masks, very simple, with the narrowest of elastic bands that came around and were usually stapled somewhere to the mask with the actual staples, and the mask would crack and pinch and the elastic would snap. Don't get me wrong, I had a Chewbacca at one time that I remember that was just fantastic, but that was not my greatest Halloween costume. My greatest Halloween costume was the homemade Pac-Man costume that I once had, made for me by a babysitter at the time. The thing that made it so great, it was constructed of cardboard, and the mouth of the Pac-Man came out, so my head popped out the top, but the mouth came this way, and so the open mouth, the mouth like this toward my chest, yes? And my arms came out of the eye holes on either side, so I was a three-dimensional Pac-Man as I walked down the street. I wore it for 2, maybe 3 years, may have been 3 years. Eventually, my arms were unable to go through the eye holes, but it was spectacular. In year 2, if I'm remembering correctly, my older brother, I believe, kicked up the awesomeness of the costume by, in the mouth, he cut a hole and lined it with a pillowcase, because everyone knows the best way to get candy on Halloween is with a pillowcase, not some pre-molded bucket. Pillowcase! Anyway, and so that people would literally throw the candy into Pac-Man's mouth. It was a fine costume that I came to find my mother once sold at a garage sale.